Hello and welcome to your MES e-lesson. I'm Natalie. Today you're going to learn how to answer questions about continuing actions negatively. For example, I haven't been looking forward to meeting my husband's boss. In a business situation, you may want to talk about actions that started in the past and are continuing now. For example, he hasn't been replying to my inquiries about the upcoming changes to the schedule. In order to make these answers or statements, you must learn how to use the present perfect continuous tense with have been plus an ing verb. How do you make these answers and statements? First, know how to conjugate have been plus an ing verb. Let's use the example, planning the next conference. If you want to talk about yourself, please repeat, no, I haven't been planning the next conference. If you want to talk about me, no, you haven't been planning the next conference. If you want to talk about Adam, no, he hasn't been planning the next conference. If you want to talk about Shelley, no, she hasn't been planning the next conference. If you want to talk about us, no, we haven't been planning the next conference. If you want to talk about them, no, they haven't been planning the next conference. It's very important to memorize this conjugation fluently before you start practicing video B. Next, know your verbs and really study your vocabulary. For example, I haven't been leaning a lot on Josh to get him to help me out tomorrow. Knuckling under to Karen's overbearing demands on my time. Getting along with the other members of my team. Finally, to build a more specific answer, you can use a time reference. For example, I haven't been making enough time for myself recently. Or a prepositional phrase, for example, I haven't been making enough time for myself outside of work. Or for plus a duration of time. For example, I haven't been making enough time for myself for months now. Or since plus a specific point in time. For example, I haven't been making enough time for myself since I was handed this project. Excellent! Now, let's review how to answer questions about continuing actions negatively. You answer them by knowing the conjugation of have been plus an ing verb and building a more specific answer with the vocabulary, time references and prepositional phrases. Well done! Let's move on to video B to really practice.